Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we're returning to a Let's Play of Kaiserreich HOI4 mod, playing as Germany. So, we are now in war against France, so against the Commune, against the semi-communists, if you will. Things haven't been going too great in terms of the naval warfare, but at least we are doing some damage against their factories, and that is nice, since that is the main goal of this Let's Play. So, do we have actually day and night cycle? I did not know that. Okay, so let's turn that off. Some people do find that annoying, so yeah. There we go. Right, oh, more naval combat down here. These are not our submarines though, so that's alright then. Let's accelerate time somewhat over here. We are bringing down a couple of troops towards over there. Unser Kampf. The Pripylian Publishing House has today announced its intention to release a new series of books devoted to the individual German story soldiers. Account and poetry of the conflict of the Weltkriegskampf. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. A little bit of political power does go a long way to helping us though, so that is definitely nice to see. Oh, and we do have 3 dockyards now. Interesting. I think that's mostly our submarines finishing their rebuild strategy. It is about 200 days till we do get the new submarine cycle. So the question is, what do we want to do? I guess what we could do is either go ahead and hell is this? And either go ahead and create another variant over here. Although I don't think that's strictly required. We could do better engines, of course, although that would be relatively expensive. Or we could upgrade you guys here with better torpedo tubes. That is a very minor upgrade though, but it doesn't really give us that much oomph. So, honestly, I think the best choice might be here to just continue building a couple of new submarines here. Even though we know that these are not necessarily the best submarines that we can build, I think that's going to be alright, and that's fine. Basically, are we trading anything away that is currently not needed? No, not really. How are we looking in terms of production? We are building up more stuff over here as we go. We are still very shy on support equipment, so that is something that we do need to deal with as time goes on, but yeah. Right, let's bring our guys down here, through Austria, through Switzerland, via the Alps, into northern Italy, and then what we're going to try to do is cut Italy in half over here, hoping to do some damage there against, well, basically prevent them from reinforcing over there. Right, our guys are now getting into position, and some guys are joining into the war down there in, interestingly enough, I think we can advance onto Turin over here. Let's grab 2. More interestingly even, there's a lot of guys over there that can hopefully be dealt with. Okay, so let's try to fan out here a little bit. And just look at how many guys they've got stacked in over here. By the way, do we know how many people they are fielding? They are fielding about 2.5 million. Most of them, I would suppose, French. But yeah, just look at that. That is an amazing number of divisions right there. 33, more than 33 divisions, more than Italy has in total. And we might just be able to get them there. That is relatively surprising. Okay, how far along are you guys? Okay, well, sort of so-so actually. Guys, can I get you come up over here? Then join in on this strike over there. You guys, can you attack over here, just so that we are pinning them in, basically, while we are trying to get someone over there. That would be very lovely indeed. Okay, so you, I think, need to do that as well. I know you'll be beaten back there pretty brutally, but I think that's going to be alright. Since we just might be able to make it over there. Okay, half of you here, I do need to join in on this attack. There we go. Okay, so. Jeez. Okay, well, that's of course also Switzerland over there. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Okay, guys, you don't need to watch this up there. I simply want you to be continuing to press on against these guys up here. And I think right now you're doing that relatively well. You need to come up over there, try to support that defense. and that should hopefully be okay. Interestingly that they even got into that situation, but of course we are being pushed here. We're being pushed back extremely aggressively. We might be coming in there though, on towards Turin, which of course would be extremely nice as well. Okay, at least we have got now both of our people here defending, even though they're very low on organization. And we are 90% now, so that is a good sign right there. And that is fantastic actually. Let's try to get onto Turin. Would be lovely to grab that, just briefly here. And I suppose you guys... okay, you are attacking right now, that's alright then. You here... Can you try to grab that division, that province? Yeah, and we do really need to bring up reinforcements here. There's a real danger that they are going to try that again and again and again. But my oh my, just like that, more than 30 divisions, that would be fantastic. Apparently the French are taking over here. They are not really low on strength, so I think that's still alright. Of course we're going to accept your help. These are very good defensive lines, it has to be said, so I don't think we can really advance there. It would be great to get some more troops down here though. Do we have anyone who's capable of serving? You guys here? Yes, so you guys do join up. And you as well. So yeah, all of these Ukrainians, we are going to bring them down over here. You're going to be assigned to this, and you're going to come down here. Further defending over there, and that seems to be working out relatively well for us right now. We've got another unassigned division over here. That's okay. Okay, all of you guys then, in fact, do join up. Yeah, fine, fantastic, love it. Will you come over here independently? You will. Okay, and here is the now the more serious attack, with a lot of guys attacking there. And again, we just need to bring in reinforcements. There's just no way around that. Can you actually advance into Turin, please? Okay, there's the 3rd Division over there. It's not in the defense yet. Not joining up there. 5 divisions now. Gandhi taking over in the... Interesting. Ruthenia has asked for... White Ruthenia. Asked for increased self-government. A communique from the governor of Ruthenia, King Valdemar von Hohenzollern, has requested more autonomy in their economic policy. So you are currently... What? You are... a puppet. And you become a puppet. Honestly, not right now. Not right now. Russia has signaled that they would be attacking us at some point in the future. US here are starting to see low supply. That's interesting and good. And we are reinforcing there, so that is fantastic. And I think we are very much getting closer to actually pulling off this defense over here. We are doing a lot of damage here with some of our guys. So that is very nice to see. And yeah, indeed, it would be great for these guys to lose organization left and right, so that we can actually do some more damage over there. Of course, that is a change of plans from what we originally anticipated, but you know what? I think it's a good one. Right, over here, things are still looking somewhat as we would expect them to be. Yeah, no major movement at all on this front. I guess what I could try to do is support this attack down here with a couple more divisions. Will we be doing enough damage though? That is a good question. So you are suffering from what? Probably fortifications. Yes, indeed. Well, let's try to do that and help out where we can. Right, this is looking better, 11%, but green, so that means we have a little advantage over there. We are also advancing on Turin over there, and I think we will be getting the city. And indeed we do. Diddly do. Okay, let's ask you to stay right there, please. Right, and we are getting some reinforcements here from our allies, so I think we will be doing okay over here. Especially as these guys are very low on organization, really, and supplies. Good, fantastic result over there, actually. So, you there, can you try to come up that way? Hopefully there is no one down here. No, and indeed there's none, so we might just be able to come up behind the enemy over here. You're also part of this? Yes. So let's try to get you to Genoa. Doesn't quite work out, but I think it might just work out in the near future. So that might be alright. 23% up here now, so that is great, and indeed they are losing a lot of men there. That is good. Right, very good result there. Why are you guys coming up here manually? You need to use the railroad, please. Yeah, now you're doing that, fine. Winter is setting in, it appears, so the front is freezing in. Which is not the worst. We need to build up a bit our army. We haven't really been expecting to fight like this for at least a little while. Okay, you are coming down here, so you might be cutting off all of this southern bit of Italy down here from the rest of it, and that would be fantastic. You guys are not making much progress there, so let's stop that attack. And 25% over here. And I think this will be a very pivotal battle up there. At the border of the Alps. It's actually a mountainous terrain, which is of course good for us, because we are defending over there. And yeah, I'm very optimistic over here. Great, but we are being attacked right away. From 3 divisions actually. Where are you coming from? We are losing. Yes, of course we are losing, but it's not all of these guys, are you? Does it tell us where you're attacking from? Does currently does not. Right, okay, you are coming down here. Let's try to bring you all the way down there. Because I would indeed really like to cut these guys and keep them in different positions there. Well, more attacks up here. I don't suppose we can really make any difference over here, can we? 7% attack. I mean, these guys are not doing a lot of damage here, so we might actually be able to do something against these guys there if we keep on pushing. More unassigned divisions and cavalry. Let's get the cavalry into this group. Should be fine. Yeah, we do. We are very low on manpower. Can we change the early mobilization to partial mobilization or even war economy? War economy we can currently not, but partial mobilization might be fine. It'll give us a lot more military construction speed, so yes, let's do that. I think that will allow us to snowball a little bit more and build up all of these sweet military factories that we are waiting for. Right, that defense is looking much better now. We are still at only 9% over here. These guys are doing a lot of damage, but as we are joining in, I think we might be doing a little bit more. And indeed, this is more than 40 divisions, 43 divisions. Just think about that. That is brutal. That truly is brutal. Let's bring... No, I think we will actually be better with a shorter front over here. So let's try to not extend the front there too much. Right. Turin is also starting to look a little bit overwhelmed. Just how many guys how many divisions these guys have, that's scary, really. Right, I mean, we do have a lot of allies. They are contributing a little bit, I hope, but we don't know for sure. Right, defense going very well over here, attack not so much, but okay, you guys stop that attack for now. You there, come up over here. You're part of this now. All of you guys, your attack plan is, of course, this province. So you're coming up there, and hopefully you are going to defeat them there. Let's ask you to be on this front here. Should be alright. I guess what we can do, well... Come on, where's the 4th unit? There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. 4 of you, do attack, please. So, how much damage are we doing? We are doing about 100 or so, a little bit more. They, on the other hand, are doing much less than that. So I think that is a fair fight that we are fighting over here. We should be gradually be able to pull them down. But I suppose what we could do is actually ask our guys here on an air superiority mission to... Do you really not have any airports here in the region? Okay, let's come up over this region nevertheless. And hopefully do at least a little bit of damage this way. Okay, and you know what? Day fighting should be fine. I don't want to lose too many aircraft due to any other reason. Right, there we go. Guderian is doing relatively fine. And you now have air support and decryption advantage. Air support does give us... I think it does reduce their defense or something. Right. We have mutual decryption advantage actually. So that's a little bit funny. Right. Good. Over here, we would be hoping to push against them a little bit more strongly there, but it just doesn't seem possible right now. So yeah, I think that's going to be alright. We do desperately need more support equipment. And of course more strategic bombers. We have a couple of tactical bombers ready. Seems like we could push up against them over here. And maybe then over there. Maybe advance all the way into Nisi. Nice. Defense going well. Attack going not so well, but 43 divisions. I mean, that's just crazy. Ottoman Empire calls for aid. Honestly, I don't think we can do that right now. We do have our own war to fight, so yeah, really not that useful at this very moment. Right, our Ukrainian units are coming up over here, which is nice to see. Okay, you are pushing up against that. That is a little bit too much for you, I think. Let's bring it back down here. You guys are all doing fine over there, defending especially on terrain. Our Ukrainians are coming up here, doing some damage. That is lovely to see. How are we looking over here? Aha! We have defeated 2 of their divisions already, so that is fantastic news. Of course, that is going to be a very bloody fight for us there, but honestly, as long as we are keeping a good mix over here, I am feeling pretty good about this. 41 divisions on their side, down from 43 at some point ago, so yeah, I think that's alright. You're defending over there, that's okay. How's the rest of the front line looking? They are looking weak on a couple of these fronts, honestly, but is that going to be enough? Don't think so. With their forts, they probably will be able to hold out. Very soon one of our divisions here might drop out, but there you go. 53 divisions. We've already defeated 8. That's looking pretty good, honestly. Yeah. They are now losing a lot of divisions all the time. They're down to 30, so that's 13 divisions defeated already. That is pretty fantastic. Just squad tactics, lovely, and that does mean we can now go to the final thing for now, new textbooks. That does allow us to get rid of the very bad modifier that we had, that we are suffering from over there. 20 divisions, 19... 18, very lovely. So I don't think we are not in an oil crisis for now, so let's not do anything over there. We do need the political power though, so I'm very concerned about that. Okay, looking fantastic over here. They're down to 12 divisions, 10 in fact, and there they are crumbling away. Just melting away now. Yeah, fantastic. Good stuff. And there we go. So let's have a look at just where we are standing here in terms of the war. We've lost 10,000 men. The Commune of France has lost 250,000 against us. The Italians apparently have not lost anything. No, 165,000 there. So, and Britain, 200,000. So, the Allies, or how they call it, the Third International, has lost 150, 160. So, basically 650,000 men against us, whereas we have lost 10,000. That's a very good ratio. I like that. And that did cost them extremely dearly. I think they were more at close to 2.5 million before. And just losing these guys there, that was a big blow to them, basically. So, fantastic. Good stuff. So, let's grab a couple of guys and send them over here. So, we've got 15 divisions over here. Or 21, actually. That's fantastic. Let's actually give you another offensive line over there. That is good enough for me. You guys, all of you, are part of the... control, there we go. And let's delete this over here. Come on, let's just delete that. All of you, offensive line. There you go. And I suppose can extend that a little bit over there. And that should work out nicely. Good. Very good. Good. Okay. So we've crippled them a little bit over there at least. That's not entirely what I mean though. So you guys should remain on this offensive line there. 12 divisions, yeah, 12 against 9. That's okay. We do need to defend Italy on that front a little bit. Over here in Europe, I mean, everything is frozen up, so I don't really feel like attacking. Maybe over here. Let's have a look at the air situation. So we have lost over the last couple of months 30 bombers, most of them shot down in air, some by AA, 18 fighters. On the other hand, we have shot down 18 fighters, so that seems pretty balanced. We've also bombed a couple of enemy troops, but most importantly, we have destroyed a factory. Is that really worth it? I don't know, but we are going to continue here with our strategic bomber run, come hell or high water, basically. So, yeah, I think that's alright. How are we looking in terms of construction of military factories? We are building a couple. 5 and a little bit. Seems fair, I think. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a negative modifier here? Yeah, due to stability. Yeah, stability does really need to come up. But here, victory of, or victors of the new, of the last World War, I think that is important. Norway sending us a little bit of support equipment. That is also very much appreciated. French are starting a new offensive down here. They are a little bit successful in some places, but not in all of them. So, yeah, I suppose that's okay. We will defend down here. What I suppose that we could also do is attack into this province. With only a single unit over here, I think we might be successful there. Even though this is mountains and we do have a river crossing, and it is end of December, so basically middle of winter. So yeah, that actually is nicely close to the current date. Right, and you guys, can you at least... no. Can you guys at least support... God damn it, I don't want to click on the... Alright. So it's just not possible, basically. Right, let's attack normally. I was trying to support attack, but that just doesn't seem possible. Right, there we go. You are suffering there, so that's good. We are holding that line. All in all, we're doing relatively fine, and we are having our strategic bombs come in here and doing some damage. So that is lovely to see. And fantastic, actually. Man, I'm still happy about these 43 divisions that we killed over there. That's just a very, very good early result for us. Right. Apparently they have reinforced that position. Maybe we should have done spoiling attack or something. Improved infantry equipment. We could go for the self-slaughter here, which would not be a horrible choice. I think that's what we're actually going to do. It's a little bit ahead of time, but I think it's still well worth it. Portugal joining the Entente. Do we have anything else that we do need to research that we do feel is very much required? Increased research speed is always very lovely, but so is better artillery. 105 days. not doing any of this. We could do better field hospitals. We're doing relatively okay on manpower currently though, so I don't think that's required. Don't want to research these yet, but that's okay. We are researching a lot of stuff in terms of naval thinking. Industry is extremely important, especially factory output. Factory and dockyard output, these are very, very good. It's a year ahead of time though, and over here we do have a very good bonus. Infantry weapons? We're using that twice then. Okay, let's research better artillery pieces. It's both a little bit ahead of time, but I'm not too concerned there. Legionary Italy was annexed. That's great. By whom? Who's this? Oh dear, this is completely messed up. As it so often is. So yeah, basically all of the front lines have crumbled over here. I suppose that's okay. Except we are now cut off. Okay then. Okay, that's alright. Let's try to get our lines connected back up again. And just try to get rid of this mess. Oh my, oh my. Okay guys, your job is going to be to defend over here. Yeah, we have a very slim corridor over here of troops that currently are controlled by us. Who's controlling this? Apparently myself? Okay, we do need to win this. We do need to come up over here. So that we are back in supplies, I suppose. With exiled divisions. You guys are exiled? Okay, let's bring you back to Germany. Sometimes the game does weird things, honestly. Okay, but you are coming back now. I think at that point you'll not be called exiled anymore, hopefully. Unless you're really, really bugging out. Okay, so can you come down here? Okay, now you'll be reassigned to that. You guys are doing fine down there. I really like to get Genoa, but that just doesn't seem possible right now. Let's try to bring you back into control over here. We are suffering a lot of attrition over here. Not sure why. Yeah, because of low supply. I cannot give you control of that state, even though you really should have. You should really be the one controlling that. You guys, you are giving us military access, no? You're not doing that anymore. So that's probably it. You probably have recalled that. Can I not move? I cannot move through there. Okay, Switzerland. No, not docking rights in Switzerland. Okay, let's ask you guys here for military access. And then hopefully we'll put our guys back in supply. Yes, because they now can source their supply routes through Switzerland itself. So that's okay. Good. That's a little bit messy, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, you guys actually do need to get some war plan up just so that you can get a preparation bonus. Okay. Now, you guys are tempting me too much over here. Let's grab half of you and attack into this province here with a single infantry division. That's just, I mean, you're being mean there. I know it's winter, but that is a bait that I cannot not take. 83% and we are winning. And we are doing some damage there, so that I think is fine. Free military factories, lovely! So finally it seems we are building up a couple. Oh no, probably that's the captured ones from Italy down there. You know, still I'm going to take it. So let's build a little bit more of these guys. And then we're going to build more military, more strategic bombers. Works for me. Good. Yeah. All of this is coming up as we are researching that. Air wings with no missions. Yeah, that's the naval bombers. That's alright. You guys here can take another 100 if you may please to do that. Great. And down here in the Alpine region we are still bombing a lot of stuff. We might not be able to take this, but at this point I feel we have committed so much that we just might be able to push them out. Russian Republic being a little bit more aggressive over there. We need to keep an eye on them. And we might very well end in a two-front war over here, which would be not that great for us, obviously. But yeah, let's see. A little bit more time until full fuel refueling, not really required. 150 days or so until we get new submarines, which is going to be lovely. And I think we are going to push them out over there soon enough. And then we can get towards Genoa. How are we looking in terms of the war itself? So the Socialist Republic of Italy still has a couple of troops. Commune of France still has about 100 divisions or so, which is pretty much on par with us. But again, at least we are pushing them down away from over here. These guys we don't need to be too concerned about. I'm just hoping mainly that they're not reinforcing that at any point. But yeah, it does seem like we have created a breakthrough over there, and we might just be able in late January 1933 over here to break through and finally get them. There we go. Fantastic result there. Half of you are going to go here, half of you are just going to follow up on that, and two of you guys are going to stay here for a second, while these 6 gentlemen are taking over there, mainly again to pin them in and allow us to create a little bit of a breakthrough down here in this area. How are we looking? Not that great, honestly. It's more or less they have a 2-on-1 advantage on us. I suppose if we did support this attack, with you guys and you guys, we might be able to outdamage them. We might be. Let's see. Okay, good result over there. You're coming down there. Okay, one of you is going to go there. One of you is going to go there. One of you can stay where you are. Whereas you guys are now attacking over here. Again, more or less just a spoiling attack. So that you guys are not really taking this province. And that's great because we are now pushing up and they do have a lot of fortifications here. And these are now ours. So yeah, fantastic result over there for us. Good. And we might actually be able to cut off Verdun over there, which of course does have some historical significance due to the fact that, of course, that was during the Weltkrieg. It was one of the major battlefields historically, and I'm not sure whether it's in the law of this. I think so, but yeah. Peace deal with the Pacific states. So the Pacific states and the American Union states, they've declared a ceasefire, which is interesting. How is Spain looking, by the way? Doing a little bit better. Romania not doing so great, but there's only so much that we can do. Deal with the devil. With her forces hard pressed by the combined syndicalists of America, the representative from both the Pacific States of America and the American Union States agreed to a temporary truce. Least syndicalists roll over them both. Interesting result. You guys are fine over here. Can maybe advance a little bit here into France. Gain some territory, make our life a little bit easier. That would be fantastic. Okay, you guys are all going on Verdun, but I think the actual battle target might be down here. So let's have one of you guys keep on doing that, whereas the other guys are joining on this attack. 39 now. There are a couple of reserves over there. Can you guys join in on this as a support? No, you cannot. Is there enough movement down here that we think that we might attack somewhere? There are only 2 divisions down here, but that would extend our line dramatically. There are 3 divisions up here. And I think we might know, probably not. It is still winter. We shouldn't overdo any of this. You guys are doing fine. This attack down here seems to falter a little bit, but on the other hand, I think we basically want to shorten our front line here a little bit more. You guys are doing fine. And can I ask you here to support this attack? That's a lot of divisions attacking over here, so I think we are doing more damage. We probably are. And then they are, so that's great. Over here we do desperately need to bring in more forces though. It's just that the combat width here is holding us up. Okay, you need to come up over here. You guys are coming up over there. That's fantastic. Good. Well, we don't really have the forces to exploit this, which is actually why I'm thinking that we could change this up a little bit. Okay, so let's ask you to not guard this territory. That should be alright. So how many guys do you truly need? Only 3 divisions. So on the other hand, that means if we are excluding, let's say, you, and you, and we are founding a new unit, and you guys might be infantry. You're not really infantry. Do we have anyone who's... Yes, you are cavalry leader. Okay, let's get you. And let's get you down here as well. So your front line is going to be here. You might be getting a new color though, and a new ensign. Let's give you the stars, and your color is going to be red. No, a red star? No, I don't think so. Your color is going to be green, of course. There we go. And let's just give you an offensive line. Any offensive line, really. You are coming down there. You don't really need to be part of the army group. You can be though, so that I think is a little bit better there. Why do you have so few troops? You guys are part of this as well. There we go. Fantastic. Army 6, how are you guys doing? You're defending Turin, and it's not really looking that great. Okay, you part of this. You part of this. You're part of this. Do come up there, defend Turin. I think we are very well dug in. But yeah, we do need to do a little bit more about that. And I think Italy is struggling here with all of our Italian forces pushing up against them. So more or less we only need to hold out the front line of there while we are defending against them in these various other areas. And you guys can come back over here as well, I believe. Yeah, fantastic. You are coming via Switzerland now, so that should be alright. Yeah. Over here, again, well, it would be great to just try to keep that open. And we don't really have the infantry forces to do much more over here. But yeah, at the very least we got some of their forts, so that's incredibly useful for us. How come you are being attacked by so many guys though? Don't quite know. Lots of enemies over here that we might want to pin in so that they're not reinforcing the positions over here. We're doing a lot against them. Okay, let's ask 2 of you guys to park yourself over here for a second and bring you up over towards this area there. You're now also being attacked. But that's okay, as long as they are attacking us. I think they're generally taking more damage than we are. So that should be favorable. Yeah. So all in all, I think we are doing relatively okay over here. Oh, yeah, supply equipment, lovely, always appreciated. But I think we are making up a little bit for what we need, so that's good to see. Could get a military intelligence, I think research speed, it would be nice, but I think we do have better things with our political power to do, so that's okay. New textbook is also going to come in very soon, 30 days in fact. And at that point we might switch from fuel refinery to finally some land doctrine. That might be very useful for us. But until then, I would say thank you very much for watching, guys. It is a little bit too long over here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.